Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope that you can hear me. I'm not using a mic, so hopefully this goes well. I don't really enjoy sitting through long intros, so I'm going to try to keep this brief. I have not created a video in a very long time, probably since Christmas, I believe. I've made some shorts, but not a full video. So if you've landed on my channel and you're a returning subscriber, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me. If you're new and this just happened to pop up on your YouTube feed, I hope that you stick around. And if you enjoy this content and you enjoy the tour of my outside areas and my back porch, please give me a like. And I just want to say, whew, this is a lot of work that I just really don't often take time to do, and so I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you supporting me. This channel is about decorating with garage sale finds, estate sale finds, and thrift store finds. I like to buy Facebook Marketplace also. I like to buy things secondhand. There's so many great deals. People get tired of their decor or cleaning out, moving. Maybe a loved one passed away. It does not bother me to continue to, if something has use, to use it in my home if I enjoy it and I like it. So almost everything that you will see has been purchased secondhand, and I've just collected it, curated it over time. Also, one of the reasons that I haven't got a video out is I have been super busy. I'm a school teacher, but in addition to that, my oldest son wanted to get married, have a wedding celebration in my backyard. We ended up having it in the back field and then setting up a tent in my backyard right off my back porch, and I'll include some pictures of that at the end of this video. I don't want to, I want them to respect their privacy, but also I think that I have some good shots that I would like to include. And with that being said, I would just like to say, if you're a parent and you do have room in your backyard, or you live in a rural setting or a setting that would accommodate it, I would encourage you to open up your home. It was a beautiful experience. My son wanted to have the celebration at our home. He was very adamant about that. He did not want to have it at a venue because he feels sentimental about where he grew up. We have lived here in this home that we built since 2005, and so he spent his childhood here. He comes out every Sunday with his wife and we have dinner, and so this is just, it's our home. And I could accommodate about 50 to 60 people, and so it wasn't about excluding anyone, but it was about, he wanted to include people that he felt closest to, both in the past and in the present, and that he felt most supported by in his union. So not that other people it wouldn't have been lovely to invite more people, but like I said, I could accommodate about 50 to 60 people comfortably, and so that's what we did. We had to consider the weather and what was going to happen if it rained. I did rent a tent right at the last minute, and I don't think it would have helped in a storm, but a light rain, it would have been nice, but it did make the ambiance very nice, and it was very affordable. If we would have set it up ourselves, it would have saved $150, but with the company setting up the tent, it was like $350 altogether. And I'll include pictures of the tent. And then we ran our own lights, and it was just a really nice setting. I didn't get pictures in the evening so much after the lights really showed up, but we used straw bales out in the field. My neighbor was so generous, and she gave me some flowers to put around out there. I was able to get some flowers really inexpensively and some really pretty pots from Hy-Vee of all places. And so bought some extra flowers to put around. I could not decorate my front porch over. I had this vision of decorating over the top of my front door with all of these florals. I couldn't do it because birds had put nests in all of the greenery that I had left up from Christmas. And so I couldn't move it, and they kept building new nests, and new cycles of birds kept having their eggs there. So I couldn't touch that, and I just had to let that go. I didn't get flowers out on the tables because I had planned to put them in old antique mason jars, and I didn't want them getting blown over in the storm. And believe me, it was raining and pouring up to about a half an hour right before we started the ceremony. So we were all just so thankful that the weather broke. We were able to get some great pictures. We were able to have a celebration out in my back field and then have dinner. And it didn't rain on us till about 9-10 o'clock that night. So, and by that time, most everyone had left. Just a few people from the wedding party had stayed and was having fun. So anyway, thank you for joining, and I hope I didn't yap too much and too long, and I hope that you enjoy my tour. I'll set it to music. So please remember to give me a like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Thank you.